All right, lovelies, we are back for another episode of my Splurge, Save, or Stock, also known as the Will I Buy It series. I, of course, got this idea from the beautiful, the wonderful, the effervescent Samantha March, and of course I will have her most recent video linked down below. So the way that I decided to take my little spin on this is to talk about whether or not I'm gonna splurge right away and buy an item at full price, whether I'm gonna save my money and pass it altogether, or whether I'm gonna stock and wait for a good sale. Now, I can tell you already that the theme of this week's episode is nope. And not just because Jeremy and I saw Jordan Peele's new movie, but because honestly, I've just been in that kind of like nope vibe. That's just where I've been. You wouldn't know that from my Sydney Grace spending excursion, but other than that, I really haven't been buying a lot. If I have, I'll leave a note here. Maybe I've just blocked it all out, but I really don't think I've been buying much makeup. And just from skimming through the few accounts on Instagram, I feel like that's still my vibe, but we're gonna get into it because I definitely have some thoughts. This video takes a while to edit, and so, you know, sometimes it's like, oh, okay, do I have time for this one? But I definitely have some thoughts on things that have come up recently, so I wanted to pull this one together. Now, if we haven't met before, my name is Kelly, and I'm a professional hair and makeup artist, and here on my channel, I strive to keep beauty real. Real honest, real relatable, and real fun, so if that sounds like something you'd enjoy, don't forget to click subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos, like more of these Will I Buy It, Splurge, Save, Stock, whatever you'd like to call them, you know, where we chit chat, where we blow off some steam, where we decide what we are going to spend our hard-earned dollars on. Let's get into it. Of course, I will have the Instagram accounts from which I am gleaning this makeup launch information listed down below in case you want to check them out. We are going to start on Trendstopia. So first here I see a new launch from Sigma. This is the Soft Focus Setting Powder. I have so much powder. I have powder, and I don't wear it very often. I don't see myself buying another powder anytime soon. But if you are looking for one to try out, this might be a good one. It does come in 4 shades and it's $32. It does say that it is silky smooth, lightweight, and it minimizes the appearance of pores, fine lines, and wrinkles. So I will be curious to see what people think of this. I honestly, just from the little bits of Sigma makeup that I have tried, I've actually been pleasantly surprised. I keep waiting for a new eyeshadow palette to come out that like grabs me, but I just haven't seen one lately. So this is gonna be a save for me. I don't need any powder, so I won't be spending my money on anytime soon. Okay, so here we have the new Wanderlust singles collection from Looksee Beauty. So these are a save right off the bat. So here it says that we have 7 Triochrome shades. By the way, do you say Triochrome or Triochrome? Let's go with Multichrome. These are $12 each, or you can get the full set for $70. These I won't be adding to my collection because these swatches here, while they look pretty, I have heard that Looksee is a little bit deceiving in their swatches. And also, I truly don't see anything here that I don't already have in my collection, other than maybe that top right purple, which I actually think I would, but it's just not something that I wear, which is why I don't have it. So, this is a save for me. Here is something that I wanted to talk about. Let's talk about this new Makeup Forever Skin Twist and Light HD powder. So this is, it doesn't say the price. It says it's launching August 8th in Europe, but we don't know about other territories. Okay, you have 4 shades here. And of course, who was it recently that just announced the whole like twisty powder thingy? And I talked about it in a Will I Buy It. I thought it was very smart packaging. So this is a take on that, obviously. But here's the thing about these like multicolored powders. Okay, so you have 4 shades here, which I'm assuming coordinate to like, you know, very light, medium, and deep skin tones. Like for instance, you've got one that has a light, you know, a light nude. You have one that's got like a peach and a blue all together in it. Okay, I'm not a cosmetic chemist again, but what I know, what I personally think is when you take that and you crank it out and you like mix it together, it's the same with like the Guerlain Meteorites, although that's more for like a little bit of sheen. But anyway, I personally think this is totally a hoax because what is going to happen is that peach and that blue are going to like neutralize each other when you mix all of this together. And then you've got the nude. So you basically just made a nude and you're adding nude and it's just nude powder. It's just nude powder. It's not like the tiny little fleck of peach attaches it right to where you need it, or that the blue is going to attach itself right to where you need it. It's not like that. You're like baking a cake. You're baking a cake and you're putting the flour, the sugar, all the ingredients together, and then you slice it and it's like a little bits all over the place. So that also means that like you're gonna have a tiny little bit of peach that's gonna attach to somewhere that maybe doesn't need the peach. So it's just a hoax to me. If anyone thinks differently, will you please let me know down in the comments? Like I said, not a cosmetic chemist. I don't really know, but I just think that this is all just basically nude powder. It's just basically nude powder that looks cool when it cranks out. Now, it might be different if you like could crank it out and then like take a tiny brush and put some of that powder like in the tones where you need it, but who is really going to do that? Not many of us, not me. So this is a no for me, but let me know if you feel differently. All right, I'm very, very tempted to try these, which I don't know why, because matte lips usually do me wrong, but these NYX Cosmetics Smooth Whip Matte Lip Creams are very tempting. And I feel like from this promo photo, they're not like matte. I mean, I wouldn't think that you'd see a lot of reflectivity coming off of a matte lip, but they have beautiful shades. I'm probably not gonna be picking one up, but I am quite tempted. I mean, especially at the price of NYX, they're $8 each. 12 shades, that's pretty fun. Now for $8, I mean, if you like a matte lip or like a demi matte, I think this is a good way to go. I have definitely noticed that like the lip cream or the liquid lip is definitely making a comeback. So I will be curious to know about who tries these. I'm gonna be passing on it because I don't really need any lip items right now, although I did just purchase one and I'm gonna be purchasing another one. We'll get into that. I'm gonna talk about that. Okay, here is a launch. I'm probably not going to be splurging, but I might stock. So the new Haus Labs rebrand is now coming out with the Tri-Clone Skin Tech Foundation. So to be announced. I am really curious. I have to give it to Haus Labs though, because it looks like they're gonna have 50 shades. 50 shades is amazing, and it looks like a really nice range. It's not like 42 here and then like the last like 8, like good luck. It looks like a balanced mix. So I'm very curious to try this one out, but I don't know much about it yet. And I just don't need any foundation. Honestly, I have just been wearing less and less makeup on my skin altogether. So I don't need a foundation anytime soon. Like I'd have to get this on super sale. So maybe if I'm hearing good things, maybe I'll pick it up on Black Friday. And then by then I will have like gone through some of my foundations, but I just don't need it. Like even today, I just used a dash of tinted moisturizer. By the way, if you're curious, this makeup is using pretty much all items other than the eyes, pretty much all items from my summer shop my stash, sort of like the like FOMO end of summer what's in my makeup stash that I really want to use video. I'll have that link down below. I think this video is going up before the one where I talk about my eyes, which is like quick one and dones. So yeah, don't need any foundation, barely have any on today. So what's the point? Okay, I posted about this on my Instagram. I'm not going to dwell on this too long, but what the heck, Winky Lux? Like we have hit the rock bottom. We have hit the rock bottom of makeup collabs if we are now partnering. What is this whole like food and makeup thing? I don't get it. Like I kind of got the like desserty ones or the fruity ones, but chicken wings, y'all. I'm just realizing now that I'm like center frame. Whoops, we'll go like this. I really like chicken wings. Like I love chicken wings. Like I could probably have chicken wings 2 nights a week and be happy with it. I also love lip gloss. And you know what? The thing about this is these shades, there are 2 in here, at least 2 that I'd be like, oh yeah, that'd be really interesting to try. I don't think I've ever tried any Winky Lux products, maybe 1, but no, the thought of like saucy face, saucy lips, no, we're good. No. Like, does it say, do these have a scent? I don't even want to know, but it's like, no, I don't even know. Anyway, it's definitely a save for me. Another product that I have to give props to, but I won't be picking up, let's talk a little bit about the Rem Beauty, the Sweetener Concealer. Y'all, 60 shades, 60 shades. Way to go, Ariana. Like, I just have to say that's amazing. Now this says it's buildable medium to full coverage. It's a pot concealer, so that's kind of interesting, but I feel like with a medium to buildable, that's actually kind of a nice way to get it out because you can use it on a brush. I won't be getting this one. It also looks like a new blurring primer is coming out. Also not getting that, but I did have to say, it's amazing seeing brands come out with like full shade extensions. And these are not like huge brands, right? Like, I mean, I don't consider either of these brands to be super large. So if the smaller brands can do it, the larger brands need to step up. Here's a little collection that looks really cute. I won't be getting it for a couple reasons, but the Colored Rain Secret Garden collection. Just the aesthetic of this looks really pretty. That like, I don't know, it's like earthy jungle, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like the rust, I like the like mahogany, that little bit of teal, the splash of like the khaki green in the palette. It's only 6 shades, which almost never for me works out. The yellow, while it looks cute, I have a feeling it's not gonna perform cute. Actually, I have like one, I had one Colored Rain palette and it was just like a meh for me. I won't be picking any of this up, but like the aesthetic of it, I have to appreciate. So let me know, do you like Colored Rain? I don't hear really a lot about the brand, so maybe I just got like a dud of a palette, but it's just not something that's ever drawn me back in. Speaking of something that's never really drawn me in, let's talk about Muerte. Okay, we all know, you probably got it if you were interested in it. Hopefully you got it. I don't even know if it's sold out, but the NYX Cosmetics Muerte palette. Didn't get it. Thought about it for like a hot second because everybody's talked about it like, oh my gosh, if I could ever get one palette, I'd want that palette. Please bring it back. Please bring it back. And then they did. And I was like, oh, well, everybody talks about this. I obviously need this. And I'm like, wait, you've never gotten Melt. You've never been drawn in. Like maybe like one palette. I was like, I hear so many mixed reviews. I have so many shadow brands that I love and appreciate. I don't need to be adding something that I have a little bit of mistrust over into the mix. I didn't pick this one up. Also, this color story, like you have 1, 2, 3, 4 blues or gray blues in here. I won't use that. So I didn't get it. Did you? All right, another brand that I haven't gotten anything from. These look interesting. They look delicious and juicy. The Moisture Glow Plumping Lip Serums from Makeup by Mario. I haven't tried anything from Makeup by Mario. The one thing that I've been kind of curious to try is the little like eye prep and set thingy majigger because I know my friend Aileen really likes that. But these look really nice and they have, it looks like 2 new shades. There was Blush Glow and then maybe like Honey Glow. I don't know how long these have been around, y'all. I don't know, but plumping lip serum, balmy things sound great. I don't need it, but they look pretty. Have you tried any? I'm definitely gonna be like saving right now. Maybe if I went through a couple of my like balmy things, maybe I would pick one up on sale, but I'm curious to know your thoughts. Let's talk about this one really quick. I did pick this one up. This is the Haus Labs Atomic Shake Lip Lacquer. I did a little reel / short, so you can check that one out if you want to see the shade that I got. But I was very intrigued by this. I really wanted to pick one of these up. I really do like it. So coming soon to a YouTube channel by Keep Beauty Real near you, I'm gonna be doing a like comparing of the new like vinyl lip lacquer vibe that's going on. So I really want to get the new Urban Decay one. Obviously I have the Haus Labs one, and I also today just picked up the new Maybelline one. So we've got like a little price range, a little bit of everything. I really like the Atomic Shake. I would definitely consider getting another shade. The one thing right now is they only have 4 shades and the other brands had quite a few more. So we will see. I'm very curious if there's any other like vinyl lip product that you want me to give a go. Like these are all touted for being shiny and long lasting, like almost basically transfer proof. And obviously this was a splurge. I bought this full price. I don't regret it at all. But as for the rest, to be continued. All right, definitely a save, the new Jaclyn Hill collection that's coming out. What is this called? Strawberry Feels. The outside of the shadow palette is cute, I'll give it that. The inside is uninspired, and honestly, I have a feeling that half those shades are gonna blend into looking the same. I don't know, there's nothing in this collection that like draws me in. I have not bought a single Jaclyn Cosmetics item yet, and this will not be the collection that like ruins that track record. Okay. Can we just talk for a second? By the way, I'm on trend mood. I did not say that, but I'm on trend mood. The Gucci launch. So I just want to start off by saying that I really do like the Gucci Flora fragrances, and evidently that's what inspired this collection. But y'all, $160 for this eyeshadow palette, $160. And the palette is not my vibe. It's not my aesthetic. It looks like something that would have been hanging on my grandma's wall. and I don't like it. And I'm sorry, $160. I'm not carrying this thing around as a clutch. I'm not wearing it like an Eazy-E clock. No one is going to see it. No one is going to see it. And by the way, if you're not old enough to know who Eazy-E is, Google it. And this color story. You got a blue, you got a purple, you've got some gray, taupey, purple, cool tone nudes. No, not for me. Also, so this is basically, I mean, at this time of year, we're basically launching like fall makeup. This to me does not say fall. This to me says spring. The outside of the palette says spring. It says spring for my grandma. I am not getting this. I'm not getting this at all. There was also a Shine lipstick. I'm not getting that either. That's 42 bucks. I just cannot. Did you get this? I know a couple people who were excited about this, but I'm not getting it. Okay, let's talk about this whole like Oma Beauty coming to Ulta thing. So Oma Beauty was sold at Ulta and online. I know this because I really love the concealer, the Stay Woke concealer, and I fell in love with it, and I was trying to get it on the Ulta site, and it was like, it would be there every 6 months and you had to get it like the day that some of it dropped. It was ridiculous. And now I know that Oma either did a reformulation or a repackaging or maybe a little of both. So I don't know like if now with like the glow up, now Ulta's like, okay, come on in store. I'm not sure. I have not been into my Ulta store in a hot minute, so I don't know, but I did really like that concealer. I've heard mixed reviews on the foundations. What else have you tried from the brand? I won't probably be picking anything up right now, but it will be nice to know that when I run out of my concealer, it'll be easier to get. Although I bought backups on the Oma site on Black Friday, so I probably won't need anything anytime soon. So it's a save for me right now. Let's talk about this Beauty Bay palette. So the new Mood palette from Beauty Bay. So this is said to have 20 shades with matte, shimmer, and glitter finishes. It's 18 bucks. That's not bad, but this color story. So I feel like I should be applauding them because it's got a good variety. Like on one hand, I'm like, yeah, you could do a lot of different looks with that. But then I look again and I'm like, did they just use pigments that they had like overstock of and just like cram some different like shadows into a palette? I don't know. I just don't see the vision of this palette, but I do think that you could go a lot of different ways with it. I'm not going to be grabbing it, obviously, if you couldn't tell, shocker. But I have one palette from Beauty Bay, and I just, I really need to pull it out again. But like the couple times that I used it, it was just sort of like, oh. So even for $18, this is a save for me. Now here is a launch that while I won't be picking anything up, I'm actually really excited because I know a lot of people are going to really love this one. So Kimchi and Trixie are coming out with a collab, and I'm very excited. You know, the shades in the palette here really aren't like my aesthetic. There's a lot of like kind of pastel-y shades, some bright shades. I mean, I have to say it's kind of a fun little mix. Now as I'm like looking at it closer and I'm like, oh, this is actually really kind of nice. So neutral mattes and shimmers, colorful glitters. Ooh, glitters? Is it glitters or shimmers? Oh, okay. Now I like was like here and then I was here and then now I'm kind of like here again. Anyway, I probably won't be getting this. And also all of the lip products are matte, which are kind of a no-go for me, but I know a lot of people love both of these creators and both the brands, so I'm very excited. All right, nail polish lovers. So I have tried the Lights Lacquer brand of polishes. I actually really liked it. I like the previous brand as well that Kathleen had. This new Your Nails But Better like edition, so like the volume 2 edition, it just does not float my boat. Like the first shade, the lightest shade I would maybe wear. The rest of it I just wouldn't wear. So the reason I'm bringing this one up, the whole reason I want to talk about this is I have a friend, hi Liz, who has recently been like just really drawing me into like indie polish brands. Like literally just today I was like, tell me some of your favorite indie polishes. So here's a call to action. Help a girl out. Let me know what some of your favorite indie brands are. I get my nails done, so that's why I kind of like sort of got out of it, but I could use a couple new toenail polish colors, and I have not bought a new nail polish in like 5 years, so it's about time. So let me know what some of your favorite indie polish brands are. Okay, we also have the announcement that Glossier is coming to Sephora. I'm excited. I'm like decently excited for this. I have to say, I think the thing that I'm really going to enjoy most is getting a stretch concealer that matches me better. Although right now is the time to pull that one out because it's probably like my exact shade. I got a shade online and it's a little too dark. So now that I'm tan, it's probably the time to pull that one out. So it will be nice to like touch and feel and swatch. I don't think it's gonna make me purchase anything more, but I will be excited for the people who haven't smelled Glossier You to be able to smell that fragrance because I love it, but it's sort of like one of those je ne sais quoi fragrances where it's really hard to explain. I did talk about it in a recent video, but I'm excited. I think it will be nice to like get a little bit more like mainstream exposure for the brand. I mean, because Glossier obviously definitely has a following, but I still think there are a lot of people who haven't seen the brand. So I'm excited for them. Okay, here is one that I am very tempted to pick up just out of curiosity, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to stalk on this new Gimme Brow Plus Volumizing Fiber Eyebrow Pencil. And it's not even that I don't want to pay full price, it's that I have a lot of brow product right now that I should get through, and sometimes good enough is good enough. Like, I just need to use what I have. I just need to use what I have. So let me see what they say here. So it says that it combines fibers and powder, attaching to existing hairs to build depth and dimension and creating lightweight volume. For a fuller looking brows, oops, that's a typo, for fuller looking brows that look soft, natural, and last all day with a spoolie for blending. Formulated with silk cotton tree fibers. Okay, so it says it's waterproof. So it's $24, or you can get a mini for $14. And there's also a value set with the Gimme Brow like gel. I have backups of that, I'm good there. And I do really like the Gimme Brow gel as well for like really just quick, easy days. Didn't get one. I'm probably gonna wait. I could see totally like just trying to like bust through some of what I have. I have actually gone through a couple brow pens slash pencils recently. So I should probably need to do like an inventory of what's in my drawer and then maybe like wait for a sale. And then maybe I'll snag one of these. We'll see. Okay. Another Kathleen Lights convo here. So we of course have the Illmakiage and Kathleen Lights collab. So I have to say, Kathleen Lights used to be one of my very favorite like beauty creators. Beauty content creators. I just love her, and I still do love her. I just don't like resonate as much with her anymore. And it's not like she did something or anything. It's just like I still enjoy watching her, but just I was like kind of like fangirling for a moment there. But I will say I've really enjoyed most of the collabs that I've tried that she's come out with, like back when she and ColourPop were like BFFs. I really enjoyed some of those. I have never tried any Illmakiage, and this palette, while pretty, isn't something that I need. It's super cute, and I think it's cutesy that like you have these stickers and like the slide off like cover that you can like put stickers on and then like put the slide off cover back on to protect it so you can like customize it. See, this I think is kind of why like we've sort of like parted ways, me and Kat. It's pretty, I love the idea, I think it's cute and artistic, but the inside is just not like overly inspiring for me. I've never tried anything from the brand, so I'm curious, have you? I won't be picking this up. I'm sure that this is gonna be beautiful. I've seen Kathleen has done some beautiful looks with it. I'm just gonna be saving my money, but I'll be curious to see what people think. Just real quick, the Fenty matchsticks. I mean, do we really need to? Okay. I just don't understand why Fenty is redoing this product. Well, I mean, I understand why they're redoing the product because the product itself was kind of like dry and hard to blend. Like, I loved the Amber matchstick just because of the tone of it, but like now, now that there are so many cream products out on the market and you realize like, wow, I had to like really hustle and really work hard with that one. I just don't understand. So it does look like these have been reformulated. I just don't understand why. Like Fenty has cream bronzers, they have, you know, the cream blushes. Like, why are we doing this? I don't get it. I understand for some people that a stick is like more convenient, but like regardless, aren't you still gonna be using a tool to put it on once it's like on your face? I don't know. I'm confused by this one. Like, what? I have not been inspired by a Fenty release in a very long time. I'm just gonna say that. It's a save for me. Okay, I am getting down in my Pharmacy Green Clean, and here I see this Peaches and Clean. Tempting. I am a person who I enjoy a little bit of fragrance in my skincare. I don't seem to have like adverse reactions to most fragrance in skincare. This sounds lovely. I am not buying anything right now though, because I do have another like cleansing balm of some sort. I think I got the Clinique one in the Ulta sale, so I won't be buying anything anytime soon, and I don't need to get drawn in by a fragrance. So this is a save, but it sounds really good. Another newish skincare launch. This is the Good Molecules, what are they calling this? The Acne Foaming Cleanser. There you go. That's a pretty simple name. So first of all, this is 12 bucks, which I think is a good price. I will say for me with cleansers, when they have like active ingredients, how long do you have cleanser on your face for? Like 60 seconds, 90 seconds? Like, I just don't know. So this is formulated with 2% salicylic acid, which for me is an ingredient that I must have when I feel like I'm breaking out. So I love the ingredient. I just don't see how having an active ingredient on your face for 60 to 90 seconds is really going to do that much good. Also, I feel like this would be something that I wouldn't want to get in my eye area because it's salicylic acid and nobody needs that. So you'd have to basically use something else to cleanse your eyes and then use this on the rest of your face. So the price is good to give it a shot, like for 12 bucks maybe. I could see this maybe being a good thing to have in the shower for your body perhaps. Like maybe that would be good. But this is going to be a pass for me. And I really think if you are someone who you just want like a one and done on your face, it should probably be a pass for you too, because salicylic acid in the eye area is not needed. At the end here, I just have one little kind of rant, but whatever. So Cleona, we've all been waiting for the stained glass collection, like additions, right? We were all excited that they were adding to the fam. I'm excited too, but y'all, so right here, so at the beginning, it says over 40, but then now I just watched Millie from Bad to the Brows video, and I think it was like 53 or 56 shades. At any rate, I'll be honest, whether it's 40 or it's 53, that's a lot. Why any brand feels the need to launch 40 or 50 shadows at a time, I just don't understand. I just don't understand that. Like, to me, it's going to cause overwhelm. It's causing me overwhelm. Like, I cannot look at that. Like, thank God for Millie, because she did a great job, and I know the brand sent her all the shadows with good reason, because she does amazing content. I'm going to have her video linked down below. I'm sure you've all seen it already, but I'm going to have it linked down below because I was impressed, because she goes over all the shades and, you know, like compares them to some other shades. I have a couple of these on my wish list. I'm not going to lie. I know right away just from watching Millie's video, I think I put like 2 or 3 on my wish list. Here's the thing, like, I just feel like you're going to look at this and it's like, oh my God, I don't know whether to pick between A or B. I guess I'm just going to put both in my cart, and then I'm going to end up buying like 15 of these and then realize that some of them are close to each other and then some of them are close to what I already have. Luckily, luckily for me, when the launch goes live, I will be on an airplane flying to California for work. And so I won't have the option, and I'm sure that a lot of them are going to sell out. So it's fine. I am probably not going to be buying anything until Black Friday anyway, just because I just cannot. I cannot right now. Who knows? You might be seeing a Cleona swatch video from me in a few weeks, but I highly doubt it. I also see that they're doing nail polishes. I'm kind of surprised that they're doing cream nail polishes. I thought that they would maybe do some more shimmer ones after the Dragon Fruit collection. I don't know. This whole thing, I'm just like overwhelmed. Like, I don't want, so there was the one launch that Davina did, and let's see, it was like, I don't even know how many it was, but let's say it was like 15 shadows, 15 or 17 shadows. And I was like, woo, that's a lot. Like, that is about like the cap. I think like brands should not be launching more than 20 eyeshadows at a time. Like, if you are a singles brand, like if you were mostly known for your single eyeshadows, I think 20 at a time, maybe 25, but like, it's just a lot. It's a lot. I don't know. Like, I'm not a brand owner. What do I know? You'll have to let me know. Let me know what you think about all of the stained glass collection shadows. I know that there are like new categories or whatever, so it's not like they're all like in the same category, but it's just too much. It's just too much for me, but please let me know down below what you think, and let me know if you're going to be picking any up. All right, that is it. That is it for today's Nope. Because I feel like that's how a lot of this was. I also usually, I think in every other Will I Buy It video, I have done a like, you know, sort of like luxury product that I'm oohing and awing over, and it's like gonna go on my probably won't ever buy it but wish I could kind of thing. And I don't have any. I don't have any right now. We'll see. Fall launches are like probably going to be popping up. Probably once I shut off my phone, all of the fall makeup is going to start coming out. So that'll probably be when things tempt me. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a like. I really do appreciate that you take some time out of your day to spend it with me. It means so much, lovelies. I really have a great time with all of you, and I will see you really soon.